Hello fam, how are you doing? Thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. And this is coming from the AES, in which yesterday was 21st, right? And there was a meeting, 21st or 20th, there was a meeting of the chiefs of heads of state of the AES. They had a meeting, and we had this meeting because something crazy is being planned by the West and some chiefs, heads of state of the countries around the AES. Remember last week we reported about ECOWAS, in which ECOWAS said they are accepting these guys to leave, but at the same time they also added them 6 months. And we were asking, these 6 months look fishy to us, right? Because there's no way you can tell me that we have accepted you to leave, but we are giving you 6 more months to think whether you are coming in or you are going out.
And you have already made up your mind.
Yeah. So these guys met yesterday, and they said that they are maintaining their departure from ECOWAS and rejected the 6-month extension. So the member countries of the Alliance of the Sahel States, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, have reaffirmed their decision to leave the ECOWAS and rejected the latter's proposal for a 6-month transition period. Remember General Tiani of Niger, in his end of year address, he talked about this. The speech is on our page, well translated in English, and thank you for those who have watched. And he said that there's no going back. But the 6-month transition is some fishy deal that is being done by the West and this country, especially the Nigerian president, and the Ivorian president, and the Guinea-Bissau president, and the Ghanaian president, the outgoing. So it's crazy. So the leaders of the AES, also the chief head of state of the AES, also said something which is revealing. And they talked about a Franco-regional conspiracy and French bases still active. And the leaders of the AES denounced destabilization maneuvers orchestrated by France with the complicity of certain heads of state in the sub-region. The college heads of state of the AES accused France and some regional leaders of conspiring to undermine their emancipatory dynamic. The AES claimed that the alleged closures of French military bases are only a facade, concealing a persistent neo-colonial presence. So when they say that, I was wondering, is it Chad? Because the latest person to phase out the French military was Chad. We are not sure. But after denouncing the destabilization, they placed their forces on maximum alert, because there's this big plan that is being planned. And Niger's president Tiani said that these people are colliding with the neighboring countries and having their bases so that they can surround the AES. All of them, they are surrounding AES with military bases from everywhere, and we are going to see from where and where. So the college heads of state of the Confederation of the Sahel States, that is, it was composed of Captain Ibrahim Traore, Army General Assimi Goita, and Brigadier Abdurrahman Tiani, issued a statement accusing France and certain ECOWAS heads of state of carrying out destabilization actions against the AES. The AES accuses the French junta, that's what they call the French, supported by certain heads of state in the sub-region, of seeking to hinder its emancipatory momentum. The college heads of state rejected the decision of ECOWAS to extend this withdrawal process of the 3 countries by 6 months, seeing it as a maneuver to facilitate destabilization efforts, like we have been saying.
AES denounces destabilization maneuvers orchestrated within ECOWAS itself by a handful of heads of state acting for foreign agendas. The AES warns against France's deceptive maneuvers, which will simulate the closure of military bases to replace them with a less visible device, thus perpetuating a neo-colonial desire. The statement also warns of operations to reorganize and regroup terrorist groups in the region, benefiting from foreign financial and logistical support aimed at destabilizing the AES. These operations are concentrated in particular in the Lake Chad Basin, the Sahel, and the border between Niger, Nigeria, Benin, and Burkina Faso. Faced with these threats, the College of Heads of State took the following actions or decisions. Number one, placing the defense and security forces of member countries on maximum alert. Number two, creation of a single confederal theater of military operations in addition to existing national theaters. And finally, the call for vigilance among the populations of the areas, urging them to report any suspicious facts to the security forces and to reject proposals for enlistment in terrorist groups. I think we did say something like that.
Yeah. So guys, you see, it's Lake Chad is one of them. So Lake Chad means that they are somewhere in the borders between Chad. Lake Chad, there is Nigeria, Cameroon, Chad, I think Niger. There are 4 countries where Lake Chad is involved. So finally, we have to reveal who are these, because heads of state of the AES, that was on Sunday, this weekend, said that, in a statement, said that their operations to reorganize and regroup terrorist groups in the Lake Chad Basin, the Sahel, and in certain border areas, namely Niger, Nigeria, Niger, Benin, Niger, Burkina, and Benin, Burkina. They also added that these receive various forms of support from foreign states, including financial and logistical resources aimed at destabilizing the confederation. So the question is, where are these bases? So the UK is one of them, and they have established a military base in northeastern Nigeria that is close to the southern border of Niger. That is not a conspiracy, because even this army officer was talking about it with the Nigerian forces. Okay, there's already a French secret military bases in Benin, close to the border with Niger, where, as this Tiani and Ibrahim Traore said, they are training terrorists. Okay, needless to say, the US, remember US, after being chucked out of Niger, went to the neighbor countries, that is Mauritania, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, trying to find a place where they can relocate their base. So you see, they are surrounding the AES, and we don't like the plan, and that is why these guys have placed their militaries in a high alert, because crazy things are being planned, and I'm sure they are going to win. Also, Niger claimed on national TV sometimes that their French soldiers already stationed in Nigeria, close to their border. We don't know why they are doing that, but you can see the person who is big and who is being used is one, the Nigerian president, and Ivorian president. So, man, we only hope that they won't make it. Like Tiani said, that with the help of Allah, they will not make it, and AES will continue, because the plan is to destabilize these countries, destabilize the confederation, and continue, milking this area dry with the help of these local valids.
That was, I think, our biggest fear. In the last video, we were saying that ECOWAS has given them 6 more months. I think I mentioned that my biggest fear is that they try and do something to destabilize these guys,
and put their puppet, the puppet who's, we are going back to ECOWAS.
Yeah, and already we are seeing the very same thing that we're afraid of. So, and we know for a fact that Tiani, Traore, and Assimi Goïta are always ahead, because if we are the ones who already saw this coming, they should have also saw it coming already, because why give us 6 months? Why don't they want them to sign that paper? Because they know that immediately they sign, it's over for them. But for the 6 months, is to try and do anything that
they will have left, but they are like, we have 6 months avenue, then pooh, we have new presidents, and they are we are going back to ECOWAS. It was created by a forefather. But I don't like how they are using the Senegalese president, and now it's dawning to me that as much as they were, in my heart, I hoped that something could, and in the hearts of the hearts of the Burkinabe, in the hearts of the Senegalese, because those are people who I've talked to, and they've been saying that Senegal is joining the AES. We, the 3 of us, the 3, me and some millions of people, knew. No, but
brothers and sisters is finally waking up.
No, No, I don't know what Fa is thinking, because I remember that letter which he sent to handwritten. So I don't know what he's doing, but if he's a good man, he will not let anything happen. Although he plays puppet for ECOWAS,
But
he will not let these guys do some
is it
crazy
within
thing.
his powers, really?
Maybe
Just recently he was in Paris.
Wait, maybe he informs them. You never know. But we pray for
Maybe,
the AES,
just maybe.
and we pray that, because this is the model that shows that in the next 5 years, with the win of the victory of AES, Africa might be free.
And perseverance is the only option.
Yeah,
We
so
just need them to hang in.
if you are from the AES, keep fighting. We love you, brothers. We know that you know that we want what you have,
Yeah.
but we cannot have what you have until you are victorious.
Yeah, but one thing I like, just as we close up, is that the fact that the AES puts their people at the center, whether it's good news or bad news or
Yeah.
anything that is happening,
They
the
tell.
people are always there and they rely on them for information. Right now they're saying, please tell us anything suspicious, please don't join the terrorist groups because we rely on you. And that is a good government, a government that will always rely on its people, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Let us all learn from the AES. And victory to the three countries. We trust that Allah, God, will protect, guide, and help them through this situation. And finally, the AES and Africa will be victorious. Brothers and sisters, let us know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you'd love to support us, we still have the Sahel hats. It's Christmas. Spoil yourself. Buy those Sahel hats. They're beautiful, worth it. Quality is here. Also support us by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. We also have super thanks, super chats, and you can buy us coffee. Everything is in the description box down below. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.